get started to our 45 minutes low impact workout. So the first thing we're gonna do a little of the breathing first. So to start with, we're gonna have a little twisting. So to do so, you're gonna really hold your elbows out wide, and as you turn back, you can actually aim at your elbows, looking at your elbows so you don't really feel. So this is it. And now bring the breathing. As you go back, usually we breathe out. This time we're gonna breathe in. Each time you bring the breathe in, so the force inhalation. Go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 17, 6, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's your focus 5. We come back to center and then we bring on. So we're gonna have chest expansion, swinging our arms up and down, up and down. As we get into the movement, again bring the breath in. So you inhale to just bring the chest a little forward. Really find that expansion in the chest through the inhalation. Keep the movement going. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms swaying. This time thrust in front of your chest. And as you do, you can soften your elbows as they cross. And you can kind of do the arms alternately, one on top of the other as you swing. So as you do, you actually can also bring the breathing as you expand the chest. But this time you actually want to focus on the deltoid. As you actually swing your arms, you want to find just the back of your shoulder blades are stretching. So let's go for now 10, 9, 8, 6. Oh, where does I go? Where do I go? Now I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back. Alright, so let's bring our movement down towards our lower body. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have our feet as wide as possible. So now you probably cannot really see because of the camera, but then you're gonna have a 1 second. So you're gonna spread your feet out wide. Find a little of the angle in your ankle and your feet. The position of the feet will be like a little of this direction, like pointing my toes, pointing out to the corner, and then the heels will be like where my wrists are. So you don't have to go all the way like this, parallel, but then like find an ankle in this certain angle. The next thing, you're gonna bend your knees. As you sit your bum down, like it's a little of the horse stand kind of style, try to send your tailbone down towards the mat and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come first back up. Now this time we're gonna again go out. This time take a look at your knees. You're gonna stand your knees outwards by pressing the knees back. Try to track your knees in the directions of your toes. So if you have your toes slightly out wide, try to press your knees and keep the knees really in the direction of your toes. But if you find that you couldn't really press the knees too far back, just to track them in line with your toes, you want to bring the feet a little forward, so a closer, like kind of not parallel lines, right? Parallel will be like this. So your feet don't go parallel like this, don't go parallel the other way. So it's a little of this like close kind of angle. So you're gonna bring your feet in, so just to keep your knees not collapsing too much beyond your ankle. So stay for another 5. Send tailbone down 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Last time you inhale, exhale, send your knees down. Stay. Now next thing, you're gonna have your hands holding your ankle. So what we're gonna do is to draw circles with our hip. So you're gonna draw this infinite A, okay? So you're gonna send your right knee to the right corner, press the right knee back, and now your left knee to the left corner, press the left knee back. So that is like a figure A. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna change on the last one. This time send your left knee towards the top left corner. Press it back. Now you're right knee in the top right corner. So this is another direction of figure 8. And we got a feel like this as well. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, so much fun. Now 1. Sit your bum down. 5, 4. Look forward. 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back up. Ooh, so much, so much. Now here, find your feet back towards the center and keep your big toes together. You can have your feet together. Otherwise, you can also have your right foot behind your left foot. So cross your foot a little like this. Now hands up. Inhale, exhale, palms together, and then just find the stretch. Inhale, come back the other way, feet together. You can have your feet together, or you can also try that. The same variation as you do on the right side just now. Find your left foot behind your right ankle, cross, and then inhale. Exhale, just find the stretch on the left side of your body. And come back. Alright, so now find your feet once again, like they are on this like V shape. So it's like a little of this ballet V. So rock your weight onto the heels. So really squeeze the mid thighs together. Okay, so here, inhale, go onto your toes, come back down. Inhale, go onto your toes, stand on top. Exhale, find the heels first and then press back down. A few more like this, come up. Exhale, press, squash the heels down. Inhale, come up, stay. Exhale, heels together and then squash the heels back down. As if there is this lemon underneath your heels. As you squash down, you press down towards the lemon underneath your heels. So now come up to your toes. Inhale, heels together and then squash down. We have 9. Heels together, squash down. 8. Come onto your toes. Heels together, squash. 7. Come onto your heels. Squash down. Now last 6. Really find the heels and then press the heels down. So it's very slow, very steady, and then you feel it as you need to squeeze the heels together. You feel even that there's no more space between the heels, and then you squash down. You find the underbutt is working. Okay. So last 5. Squash. Last 4. Squash. Last 3. Heels together. Squash. Last 2. Heels together. Squash down. And then last 1, and then come up, and then squash down. Awesome. Now stay with your ballet V, the first position. What we're gonna do is gonna find your feet traveling out. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna move things away. So you'll be having your ballet V here. Let me just show you. Alright, so come back. Now, so we have this V. Come onto your toes, find your parallel. Open and then parallel. Open and then parallel. Now find the V back in and then parallel. Come back and parallel. Come back and then parallel. Open again. Out. Open. Out. Open. Out. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Go again, last 8. Parallel. Come onto your heels, and then back in, and then heels, back in, and then toes. Go again like this. Toes, out, toes, out. Heels, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. Now for the last 5 here, we rock your heels, toes, heel, toes out. Until you reach this, we sit down and pulse down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and then find your parallel. Once again. Now open, open. Now sit down. Pulse 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Press back up. Find your parallel. Heels to back. Last 3. Rock that out. On gonna wind this, sit down, pulse out, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay down, pulse up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last 2. Find your feet back, find your feet out. When you're ready, pulse down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stay down, pulse up, 4, 3, 2, 1, press back up for the last one. Rock them out, rock onto your heels. Now stay out, sit, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze back up. Rock your toes, heels, toes back to your parallel feet. Now we go on, okay? So what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna have our send your weight to the left side, so bend your left knee, and then reach your left foot, right foot back. So we're gonna do a little of the running here. So as you crunch in, as you run, you can bring your opposite arm in. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down, shift your weight to the right side, pick up your left, and then send your left back. We're gonna run again. Crunch, crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to the left, and then right foot back. This time go again. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay out with your right foot back. Try to pull your toes towards the back and then hinge a little forward. So bend your left knee, otherwise you can also keep it straight. You feel different sensations on your left leg here. Try to parallel your hip, have your right hip slowly rotating them down, so you feel your right leg much heavier. So now we rock forward once, back, go forward, back, 8, back, 7, back, 6, back, 5, back, 4, and then 3, 2, rock forward, come back. Now find your feet once again together. Now shift your weight to the right side, pick up your left, inhale, exhale, send your left foot back. You can point your toes, otherwise keep the same variation. Now we're gonna run and crunch again. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we send our foot back once again. Now point the toes back. Now the same variation and adjustment to your hip. Try to find your pelvis rotate level. Your left pelvis slightly point downwards. Feel your left leg much longer and heavier. You can keep your right knee bent. Otherwise, you can straighten your leg and feel different sensations on your right leg. Now we rock forward and rock back. Hinge at your hip joint. So your whole body from the top of your head, the toes are actually rocking forward and backward in one straight line. We got 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Oh my God. So it's working on your glutes and the whole legs, okay? So now, let's carry on. So what we're gonna do is with our legs pulling up. So it's a little of the high knee, but a little of lower impact than usual. So we're gonna do that together. So again, we do about 20 reps each. Watch out for some repetitions in this way. So we have your hands holding out about your chest level. You don't have to hold high like shoulders, but then like slowly forward about your waist level or slightly your chest level. So we're gonna punch your knee up. So find your knee tapping your elbow. So we go another 15, 14, 13. Try to keep your shoulder at your elbows level and do not just go down and touch the knees instead. Have your knees touching the elbows. Now go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Now let's go to the back. Have your hands holding out just behind your bum. So kick your heels up and find your bum. We got 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go to the back of your mat. We're gonna walk out. So keep your core tight as you walk out. You find your plank hands underneath your shoulders, and then you walk back in. Okay, so let's do a few more reps. 30 more to go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we come back once again, find your elbows, your chest level, and then touch your elbows with your knees. Go touch, tap, 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 punch it up, really push up. You'll feel there is a force coming from your knees, and then that actually engages the abs as well. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now hold your elbows the same level. You're gonna do frogs. So again, your right, go to your left elbow, and then do that. So you can see your right arm first. So let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back, find your hands behind your bum, take your heels up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back center. We're gonna have heard of the marching. As you do the same thing, you pick up your knees, and then you want to rotate your upper body like this. Hold your arms out like cactus arms, so your elbows will be above your shoulders level, and then twist like this. You go last 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Once again, come down to your mat. So your right foot is side forward, outside your right hand, for an easy twist. Now left forward, left and out. 19, 18, 17, 17 to the left, 16 to the right, 16 to the left. 14 now, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1. Finish on both. Then he come back. Now bring your elbows outward. Once again, tap, 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 tap. Go 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not easy at all. So hold your elbows out wide. About yes. Tap up, tap up. Lay your crown. Try to keep your elbows out wide. About shoulders level. So your knees go up. Find the elbows, not the other way around. Tap. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. So now we're gonna take a pause a bit. Find your breathing once again. Inhale. Exhale. Now we come back. Finish it off. So we're gonna have our feet out wide. So it'll be easier if you actually have a little distance, like shoulder width in your feet. And then you're gonna have your leg just tossed up. So you can have your arms shoulder level. But this time if you want to, you can just adjust a little, have your hands a little hovering a certain height. So when you pick up your left foot, your hand and your calf, left calf, the outside of your left leg can kind of touch. We got another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's change side. The other side the same, about shoulder width. Have your hands holding out wide. Feel how far you can touch. Hover about the same height. And then go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back. Alright, so yeah, now let's come down to our mat once again. Alright, so I hope it can stay. Yes, so let's finish off with something we like, all of us. So we're gonna work a bit on our inner thighs. So the position will be like this. You see, on the side bone and the side of your bone, and then you can have the back leg knee bend, and you will have your toes slightly just laterally pointing outwards, like in the direction of your knee. Extend your left leg. Now I'm doing the left leg. So have your hands held out wide. So you're gonna have your ankle touching on the inner side of your knee. Your heel touching, and find your hand. We got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's my favorite exercise. Now the other side, the same position. Have your back knee bend, and then on the side a bit. So now hold out your arm and find that strength to touch. And hold your hand above this level, and do not let go of this level. And like you find your heel up and find the palm. Okay. So last 10, 9, 8, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Since we have sat down, sit on the mat, we're gonna finish off with a little abs. So let's have our arm. You can have your palms on behind your hip a little, or you can have your elbows down. So your hands behind, just beside your hip, so your elbows behind your hip. Okay. So keep your chest lifted. Do not let them sink like this. Now we have our feet upward. You're gonna flex your toes, okay? So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna just let the heels touching the mat. Keep the ankles flat as if there is a towel underneath your feet. Drag the towel into the heels, press it back up, come down. Like this, we got 20. Really drag the towel in as every time you're gonna drag the heels in. And then 17 to go. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to slow down as we come down to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's all for today. Hope that you enjoy it. Come join me next time. Bye.